Hey guys, I'm Voylin and let's talk about the big news from the Japanese government related to the masks. After this intro. Yay! So in the beginning of this, how do I call this without getting in trouble with YouTube? Fun season. So in the beginning of this fun season, the Japanese government recommended people to wear a mask. Most other countries also did the exact same thing, like Belgium, the UK, like most European countries. Everybody started wearing a mask to protect themselves and protect others around them. However, 2 years later, 1 year, 2 years later, people stopped removing masks in other countries except for Japan. But it came to a point that a lot of places are starting people to force wearing masks, like malls and such, and it does not go away. Even at schools, people are being forced to keep wearing a mask. And some people, it's been 3 years now, so people who joined university or high school, junior high school, probably high school, junior high school, if they joined at the beginning, it's been 3 years. So from day one of school, of their high school, university, till the last day, people won't have seen the faces of their other students, of their classmates. And they start kind of arguing about this, how about for the graduation ceremony, in other countries it's okay to not wear a mask. So the Japanese government started loosening up. A couple of months ago they said that they don't recommend wearing masks outside anymore. However, people still kept doing it. And it's only till some time ago that I realized why. Because if you don't wear a mask outside, you kind of get, shamed for not doing so. In my case, an older woman came to me and said, you don't think it's necessary to wear a mask outside? I said, it's outside, there's fresh air, not a problem. So why do you want to kill Oba-chan? How did we go from not wearing a mask outside to killing grandmothers? A lot of the people who wear masks, well, not a lot, you have this very strong community of people here that are really happy to wear masks and really want to force it on top of other people. Because some people here really like forcing their opinions, but you have those in every country, so not that special. However, the Japanese government said it's a recommendation. I don't usually watch Japanese television, but yes, 2 days ago I went to the onsen, and in an onsen we have a lot of televisions everywhere, and I kept seeing television shows talking about the whole mask regulations as a rule. Not a recommendation, a rule. So a lot of foreigners here are not very happy that they're being forced to wear a mask everywhere, but a lot of Japanese people recently are also becoming more and more annoyed with having to wear a mask everywhere, whilst they keep seeing things from abroad, like people living abroad, that don't have to wear any masks at all and they're completely fine. So the Japanese government made some decisions. So their first big decision was to open Japan again for foreigners in October. Then they also said, wearing a mask outside is fine. And now from this month, the 13th, people don't have to wear masks anymore. The Japanese government won't recommend wearing masks anymore. They won't recommend. Just to clarify, I really don't care if people wear a mask or not. If they want to wear a mask, go ahead. If they don't want to wear a mask, go ahead. I honestly don't care. They're changing the recommendation. I keep wanting to say rule because it's basically a rule. Everybody knows it's basically a rule. They're changing the recommendation so people don't have to wear masks outside anymore starting from this month, the 13th. However, people find it, especially foreigners, find it kind of strange, starting from that day people will suddenly stop wearing their mask and be fine with it. How about the day before? Is it still bad to wear a mask? It's actually more complicated. A lot of places, also some of the places that I go to for my work, they are slowly starting to release, get rid of restrictions. For example, my kindergarten where I teach every now and then, they completely stopped wearing masks already. The staff is still wearing masks, but all the students are not allowed, like they don't have to wear masks anymore. They can if their parents want to, but it's up to the parents. It's up to the individual people to decide if they keep wanting to wear a mask or not. And I've been seeing a lot more things like that happening. Like a lot of malls had like the alcohol dispensers. Those are slowly disappearing. So if you go into a mall, the signs of having to wear the masks, they're disappearing. The alcohol is also disappearing everywhere. And a lot of shops are more okay with like not wearing a mask anymore. Like it's not the 13th yet, but a lot of people are already like slowly starting to ease restrictions. Like a lot of shops shop owners already stopped wearing masks. Especially from the local shops. The chains will probably follow slowly. For example, at my work, we have to keep forcing students to wear a mask until next month. That will be so much fun to tell the parents from, yeah, no, sorry, your kid is not allowed to enter. Like, yes, the government says it's okay, but we don't think it's okay. Well, I don't think, my company thinks it's not okay. There's also a second rule from the government. Starting from May 8th, they will make the level of corona down to the normal level of normal flu. Which is great. That would mean all restrictions basically should go away. My company, in its infinite wisdom, decides that we have to keep wearing a mask as teachers until May 8th. A lot of other workplaces that are food related will wait a longer time just for the customers to feel comfortable. It really depends from company to company, but of what I've seen so far, not looking at my company or like the food industry, a lot of people and companies are already making changes before the 13th of this month, before the whole recommendation goes away. And even on television they're talking a lot about like, will people keep wearing a mask? Won't they keep wearing a mask? Like, every single day for the past week they have been talking about that. Ever since the rule was announced last month, people have been very, very talkative about it. A lot of polls online. Right now it looks like 50-50, like a lot of, like 50% won't wear a mask anymore, 50% will keep wearing a mask. But when they ask like polls, like, do you mind if people will wear a mask won't wear a mask anymore? There's a small percentage which cares heavily, but a lot of them don't really care anymore. Like even people who wear masks, who want to keep wearing masks, don't really mind if other people are wearing masks or not, so that's a good thing. That's basically the whole update. So starting from this month the 13th, the mask recommendation rule will go away, and from May 8th, Corona, I should probably bleep that word. So from May 8th, it will be made to a normal flu level. Let's try to please YouTube by not saying bad words. Those are the two big rules, and for everybody coming to visit Japan this month or in the next coming months, you will probably start seeing all the restrictions slowly disappearing. Some places may not lift it as easily as others, but who knows. At least we're finally making progress of getting over this whole fan season. So thank you all for watching and stay safe, with or without a mask. Bye bye.